Welcome to the Sports. It's the one with Matt Barry. I'm Andy Figueroa. Today we'll have MLB talking about instant replay. Should it be put in? Jay Bruce, both Chicago teams in first place, also the NBA and NHL playoffs. For all sporting news and everything, go to www.thesportslive.com-a.googlepages.com. Or if you want to email us with any questions, email us at sportslive@aol.com. Okay, welcome into the show here. First topic, instant replay in baseball. Do you think it should be put in, and for what reasons and all?
Well, I think instant replay should be put in because I'm tired of getting these bad calls on home runs and also on plays at the plate. I say they should use instant replay.
Alright, but in what, should it be used just for home runs?
No, for plays at the plates and all other controversial calls.
Yeah, but is that ruining the game? The traditional way of
Actually,
baseball?
it's helping the game because now
it's helping.
Because now the team that's supposed to win is gonna win because they're not gonna be any bad calls.
One of the worst calls we've seen was 2 weeks ago on Sunday Night Baseball, Mets Yankees, when Carlos Delgado.
See, no, but here's why it's gotta. He hit it out, yeah, and they called it ground rule double. But anyway,
they called it a foul ball.
Foul ball. Oh no, the other one was double.
Right.
A-Rods.
A bunch of that one too. You know, I think for home runs, hands down, it should be put in.
Yeah. No, but here's what I'm also saying. You need it at first because one of the worst calls ever. The Toronto Blue Jays lost the World Series because the guy's foot was so far off the base, he caught it.
I'll tell you another thing that happened in the playoffs. What was it? 2005 when the White Sox, Game 1 of the playoffs against the Angels, that passed ball.
Yeah.
Like, that just shouldn't happen. These are things, first of all, the umpires, I think, are getting worse as time goes on.
Yeah.
And also, instant replay. Alright, so you have it with homers. But should coaches be allowed, every game, once a game, to throw a red flag or challenge a play?
No, I don't say you throw a red flag. Yes,
no,
they should.
but they can come out and say, I want that reviewed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You think one for every game? I don't think so.
No. Here's what it's like football in that if they think they need...
Not football. This is America's pastime, okay?
But here's what I'm saying. You gotta have it where it's like, this is one aspect where I think football hits your head. In certain calls, they can...
Yeah, but football is a lot harder to judge. Yes, you definitely need help.
Plus, no, not only that, now, you give them one, but then if the umpires start, you know when they start talking all the time now?
Instead of talking
and saying, I should replay, yeah.
Yes, I
right away.
But I don't know if the coaches should be allowed once a game to challenge something. That's going to make the game even longer. It's already long as it is. 3.5 hours a game.
You're cutting out the umpire sitting there going, did you see it? No. Did you see it? I don't know. Let's make a guess. Yeah. I'd rather have a clear-cut winner for 5 more minutes of baseball. If you're sitting there for 3 hours, you're going to sit there another 5 minutes to have a good winner.
Alright, I don't know. You think?
Yeah, I think people will sit there another 2 minutes. Would you rather have the team that's not supposed to win it in 3 hours, or have the team that's supposed to win
but I look at it as if the coach was to review it, I think the umpires would review it anyway.
But either way, okay, fine then. But still, you gotta take the time out to make sure you have a clear-cut winner, because people are sitting there watching for 3 hours. They don't want a bad winner there.
But see, here's the other problem I have with coaches. If they want to argue a play that he was out at first, I don't think that should be done. If he was safer out at first, you think they should argue that? They should challenge that?
Yeah.
I don't think they have the right to do that. I don't think it should go that far.
I do, because you want good calls. You don't want bad calls.
I understand that, but for an out at first, of course it can make a difference in the game, but it's a lot different than a homer. That's why you give foul ball.
That's why you give the coaches one per game, because let's say this happens in the top of the second, they're not going to use it. Now it happens in the ninth, they're going to use it. That's why they only get one per game, because then they use it in important.
But you know what? Everyone's human. They're going to make mistakes. Okay,
yeah,
so it can't be
you don't want it in the bottom of the ninth. You don't want it in the bottom of the ninth. You want a good call in the bottom of the ninth. That's why I say you can do that. That's why you give the coaches one, because a coach isn't going to come out in the second inning and challenge the play.
Would you give them 2?
No, because that'd be too much.
Okay, right.
Because it's only 27 outs in a game. You can't.
Exactly. With football, it's totally different. I think even with basketball, it's different.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay. And then with hockey, they don't even, they call up, you know. So, I think so. Alright. So we disagree on that. Anyway, that's going to wrap up for the in-spring play when we come back. Talking about Jay Bruce and the White Sox after this.